Alright guys, so last week I talked about Robolane and, got Ryder Custom to draw up an image, but now he's fully complete, fully drawn out, so there he is.
Oh god.
So, I present to you Robolane. Let me just activate him quickly. I am Robolane, future of Toku Law Enforcement.
Toku Law.
Robolane, what are your prime directives? 1. Serve the Toku fandom's trust. 2. Protect the Toku fandom's opinions. 3. Uphold the Toku Law. 4. Classified.
What's classified?
I love you, Robolane.
Alright. Declassify Directive 4. 4. Buy lots of Toku merch. Thank you.
I thought that the number 4 was going to be cue the roll call.
We are live!
Connect.
Loading.
Broadcast.
Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Late.
Illuminating the Tokuverse. Goldcaster Garza.
A spark of courage, the power of dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Power of anime runs through my veins. Crimson Caster. Show Raven.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world!
Radio Sentai Castranger.
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, episode 294. Now, Mr. Robolane, I just have one question for you. What the actual fuck is Toku Law?
Dead or alive, I'm buying your merch.
But, hang on.
So let me get this straight. Dead or alive. So does that mean that if by some outlandish, unlikely circumstance you are forced to murder the shopkeeper from whom you are buying this merchandise from, you will still have the good graces to throw the $30 onto their corpse?
Yes.
Cool. Glad we straightened that out.
Dead and alive, I'm buying your merch more so meant you would buy merch of characters who are both dead or alive.
Yes.
We are a prison cell full of tokusatsu enthusiasts who get together every week.
Alright, Robolane, I'm just gonna shut you down for now. Shutting down.
Wait, so does that make me a free bird next week because I'm not here?
Yeah, you're gonna break out of Cast Ranger jail.
I've only been here for like 3 months straight.
Yeah. But yes, so Ryder Custom colored up that awesome, fully colored Robolane. He looks awesome, and then the also awesome 10-Up made his own version, which I like too.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I like the vest.
Robolane is fucking sick.
There's Robolane fan art.
It's my new favorite caster form I have. So.
Out of the 20 others.
I actually changed my Xbox Live gamer tag to it.
Oh man,
now Robolane.
At this point, Lane should have his own Master Morpher.
With all my custom caster forms.
Yeah.
Slow caster, drunk caster, night lane, Robolane.
Then he'll get that
Yep.
then Orb says Mitsubishi Jinrai will hack you and you'll turn into Lane Magia.
Oh no, he had Robolane has
But there would be an entire Metsubo Jinrai made up of different lanes.
Lane Magia. A Magia who buys all of the things.
Yep.
But here's a question for Robolane.
Okay.
Does he accept fan subs?
Yes.
Isn't that against Toku Law?
Yes, but if there is no physical
Support the official release, creep!
But if there is no official release of said thing in the West, is it okay for fan subs?
Does he have any relation to L13? Oh.
L13 is the prototype.
Yes. Robolane is the finished product.
Does that mean eventually you're gonna come across your other franchise counterpart?
Oh!
The Laneinator?
I need to ask Tone if you can draw fucking Robolane. I want to see Emily draw Robolane.
Everyone draw Robolane!
Everyone draw Robolane! I want to see it. Emily, if you could draw a chibi version of Robolane, it'd be fucking awesome.
Oh, there's a bug. Sorry.
So.
Hey, Ed! I gotta get the sirens out!
Oh yeah, you got the fucking Deca Ranger Robo. The annoying siren!
No, fuck you. That siren's awesome. Yeah, I got my decorated robo. It's great. Yeah. Anyways, we're yeah,
I did that
A
already.
prison cell.
prisons.
Yeah, because RoboCop.
Yes.
Shawshank Castranger.
Ooh.
Raven's Morgan Freeman.
You think-
Shawshank Range Redemption.
I like, or if there's a Kamen Ichigata, would this be Kamen Lane Gata? Type Lane.
Wisest of us.
Either get busy watching, or get busy buying.
Okay, so this is the first week of the invasion hiatus.
We have no Zero-One, no Kiramager.
Did you get Cure Ranger instead of Cure Major, or did I miss hearing you?
We did have, the 0-1 Aruto
It's a
president.
flip
Whatever.
show.
It's just a
Who
roll.
cares?
I don't even care enough to actually watch it.
Right?
If there's anything new in that, someone should tell me because I
Yeah,
don't
no,
care.
I'll probably open it up and like scan through it to see if there is anything new. But aside from
It'll
that,
probably just be easy recapping.
probably like
narrating.
the beginning and end might have like 2 seconds of a new footage, and then it's probably
Yeah.
a flip show for the rest.
So-
I heard we might see some bit of Arc Zero, but that's it.
Oh boy.
So it's not going to be.
Clips of things we haven't done yet.
So it's not like episode 13 of Ultraman when it's like it's a clip show, but it's like it's its own unique type of clip show.
Yeah. So in lieu of an actual Kamen Rider and Super Sentai discussion that we have done consistently, we this week will be talking instead about episodes 1 and 2 of Tensou Sentai Goseiger.
Yeah, because we haven't watched. That's the only Sentai we haven't watched yet, except for Gar.
And we will also be tackling, as our feature topic, the Kamen Rider Zangetsu stage show.
Hope y'all had 2 fucking hours.
Sorry, let's rephrase the earlier comment. Where none of the regular casters have seen it except Gar. Green caster watched it, to my knowledge.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll watch Goseiger?
Like, he used to tell me stuff about the show, so I'm pretty sure he watched
I
it.
know we watched Nadgeranger.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get into it.
Haha! Hello everyone, welcome back. It is I once again, Radio Sentai Castranger's very own Super Sentai guide to everything that is Super Sentai. Aka Yellow.
Don't make me smash your kneecap.
Yes, great cast. This isn't a feature topic episode.
No. Get out of here.
Intense glare.
Oh, why? I'm
Robo Lane,
terribly
reactivate.
sorry
Get Akiel out of here. Confirminated. You are under arrest, Akiello.
He's gone.
Ooh.
Don't worry about him. He's a dick.
Okay.
Yeah, Robo Lane for now is here to keep Akiello at bay.
Oh my god.
He's actually really wanted in the Tokuverse.
Oh yeah, apparently
like
he
the
slaughtered
only
all of
one-
us in alternate timeline.
The only one
Yeah,
here who
remember that
doesn't have a core.
Yeah, remember that Civil War we did? Yeah, apparently in alternate timeline he won.
Oh.
He murdered everyone.
Jesus. So this week we're talking about Tensou Sentai Goseiger, the Angel Sentai.
So, background, it's production time.
Story time.
Yeah, it's story time with Gar. I could not find any particular reason as to why they were like... Because think of it, last Sentai was Samurai Sentai Shikenger. It was, samurais, demons, everyone loved it.
Oh yeah, Blaze Pokemon.
The head producer at the time was like, what are we going to do next? Angels. We're going to do angels.
Cards.
Guardian angels.
Cards with giant tiki heads.
I really don't get
Morphers.
Hey, you know that thing we're trying to come up with for the next Rider series? For that Rider series, you know those cards we use in Decade?
Oh yeah, we're making.
Let's just make the exact same fucking cards, but for Sentai.
it was the same card system.
Loudred.
Yeah,
I like Loudred.
Hey, are we
identical to
working
the
on arcade?
decade
Are we
card.
working on?
Right. That was my first.
We haven't gotten to him yet.
That was my first realization looking at the cards in these episodes. I was like, those are the Decade cards.
Yeah, same system.
With Sentai heroes on them.
So
Back then, they were still in the age where they all had their own unique weapons, and it's so sad that we don't have that anymore.
That's exactly
No!
my thought.
Get him out of here! He's not. He doesn't exist. He's dead. He's
Dead,
not
what?
around.
Go
We only
say
got
your name.
the only confirmation we have about him was Ranger Key. That's all. That's all the merch he has. They never even made a ghostly green card. I don't know if they made a ghostly green
Okay,
card.
so
no.
So Goseiger has been an interesting anomaly for me. I've always loved the suits and the idea of the cards and their unique weapons and
Bye, Blaze. Have fun.
yeah. All right. But
Okay.
I'd never taken the time to watch Goseiger, and I kind of regret that. So I'm glad we're tackling this because this seems like a real my kind of Sentai.
I always avoided it because like from other people, and this was back when like I listened to what other people said. So everyone's like, "Oh, Goseiger sucks. It's a shady season. Don't watch it." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Are you sure they weren't talking about Megaforce?
No, this is before Megaforce.
Like this is the big thing about Goseiger, and it's the fact that
First
it had
half of Megaforce.
like it had the major like flack of being like dubbed the worst Sentai ever.
Really?
A lot of people in the Western fan base, because back then Ranger was the oldest thing subbed at that point. Nothing really past that. So like you had from Ranger to Goseiger to go by. A lot of people did not like Goseiger, but think of it this way: it was 2010. You had
Now-
Kamen Rider Double.
Wait, hold up.
What?
You just say that nothing was subbed
Like,
before Ranger?
well, not like at that time, not a lot.
I will fight you on that.
Well,
I had Zero-Ranger subs in high school.
Okay, big like fan subgroups at the time.
Also, I would like to know why specifically people said Goseiger was bad.
Here's the thing: it's 2010. You had Kamen Rider Double. There was no such thing as Ultraman except for the Zero stuff. Power Rangers was finally coming back with Samurai, with Saban. Basically, just bad timing for Goseiger because everyone was focusing on other things.
That doesn't mean Goseiger was bad.
Compared to everything else at the time, though, it was.
But why? Why was it worse than the other things that came out at that time?
Well, let's talk about the first 2 episodes and find out.
I feel like after Gokaiger came out, everyone was just like, Goseiger.
I feel like there's potential for something really interesting here, and I'm super excited to see more.
Oh, from what I've seen already, I like it. I think it's cool.
Alright, so let's talk about the setup. So it starts with the Tower of Heaven, aka the fucking anti-tower for anyone who plays Final Fantasy XIV.
It's upside down.
Yeah, and it gets destroyed by the War Star, led by the big evil Mothman, Moth Drake.
In which we found out that the
Dude.
War Star aliens are all named after science fiction things.
Yep.
I
And
noticed the second I saw the second episode's Monster of the Week, and the subbers named him Planape. And then I hear them say his name, and they say Zaruwak. And I'm like, I heard Zaru. That means monkey. Oh my god, was I right? Is his name Planet of the Apes? So Gar looked him up, and his name was Zaruwaku from Zaru no Wakse, Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
So we started paying more attention to the names, and all of the names, at least from what these 2 episodes we saw, are fucking references to sci-fi movies.
I guess it makes
Angels
sense.
versus sci-fi movies is not a theme I would expect, but it's Sentai,
And-
so...
There's weird thing number 1. The weird the theme overall.
Is it any less weird than Tyler Seijin Durden from Ranger?
But here's the thing though. That was all like space, like sci-fi police. Here you have guardian angels with aliens for the first part.
It's a little disjointed, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's anything
there
out of...
was a very sneaky in the first part at the end of that I'm not sure if that's spoilers.
What?
There are several factions in Goseiger.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Because
So-
good. That actually makes it a little better for me because, frankly, warlords from outer space conquering planets is kind of a default setting for Sentai.
Yeah, so basically,
I was gonna say, like, angels versus sci-fi monsters may not sound like they mesh together, but is this really anything that's that far out of Sentai's wheelhouse?
Really
yes.
Like I said, invading alien army trying to conquer Earth is kind of default setting.
Yeah.
Which, that's the big thing about people realized later on with Goseiger. It's a huge nod to, like, throughout the franchise. The alien, like, you had aliens.
There's some ancient evil.
Yeah, ancient
coming
evil
up.
that was turned away. Machines that live underwater.
Oh my goodness.
So basically, it's like kind of every single villain organization throughout the franchise tossed into one show.
The thing that really stood out that seemed disjointed to me, and maybe I'm of a certain mind on this subject, is Guardian Angels, Tiki Heads. Okay?
And, like, that's the thing.
Because, like,
So-
angels are primarily a Judeo-Christian thing, so to mix them with fucking Easter Island Tiki Head seems really weird.
We met their mentor briefly named
Master Head.
And I'm gonna say,
Because of course that's his name!
I don't want to toot Megaforce's horn, but I think they did the whole mentor thing better by actually having, like, Gosei be, like, the morpher.
Well, no,
As a giant talking head.
that's
So-
just the form he took.
So wait. So you're telling me that you would be absolutely on board if the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers used a morpher that looked like Zordon's head?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that, like, you have the Tensou that's just...
Zordon's mouth
Yeah.
opens.
He just opens his mouth, there's the coin!
Point in it.
Yeah.
Someone do that fan art!
God. And if you make that fan art, that is the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. Just Zordon's mouth opening and insert power coin.
Oh, God.
We've done something amazing here tonight.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we watched Goseiger.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, like, I think Master Head should have looked like the Tensou.
He did look scary, like some fucking Bayonetta enemy.
It's funny because that's all we ever see of what Master Head is.
I mean, he's basically God, isn't he?
Say Master Head, I
I
just think of the
guess.
head from Art Attack.
Well, it's like Ginga Man with that
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
But we never
It's in
really
the tree.
processed it while we were watching, but Master Head is functionally God.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I
'Cause
mean,
it's a show about angels.
there are several gods in Sentai. Hell, the original Dino Megazord from Mighty Morphin in Sentai is God.
Isn't its name translate to Great Earth Spirit?
He is God. They fight
What?
Satan.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
you know what? That makes a little more sense. But again, that means Goseiger's not very far out of Sentai's typical wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so the episode starts with
Yes, die
Go-
Satan.
the Goseigers are already a thing. They're angels in training that are stuck on Earth for a reason I'm sure they'll explain.
The tower
Because
got
they were
destroyed.
there.
Oh
for
yeah, because
training.
the tower was destroyed.
Yeah, they were there for training, and then the tower got destroyed, so they have no way home.
And I guess every angel ever was just killed or not there or
No,
something.
all in the other world.
Yep, all in the other world.
They literally
Mothers, fathers, brothers, all slain.
no,
It's like Hercules.
the way
Everyone's captured. I'm captured.
the way
They have to
the
be a
way
true
they the
hero.
way they spelled it out in the first episode in that lovely little quick 2 minutes of pointless exposition
Right?
from the Pink Ranger
I
was
fucking
that
hate that when they like, here's our backstory. I'm gonna tell you instead of showing you.
I'm gonna just say it to all these people who already know for no real adequate reason.
Right.
Oh, so you guys are angels in training, and you guys are stuck here while you were on your training.
That's
Yep.
right.
Could have not shown us that.
And absolutely
Good to
no
know where-
other angels were present, just the 5 trainees.
Good to know where Dragon Quest IX stole their plot from.
So does that mean there's technically more Goseigers?
Yes.
There are technically
Trapped
more
in the
Goseigers.
other world.
Whoa.
Because think of it, there is Gosei Green.
I
Yeah,
can't,
that's true.
I
But
can't
you
wait.
did.
I can't wait to meet Gosei Puce.
Can we have Gosei Gray? I want to see that shit.
Fan art.
Someone fucking Photoshop that right now.
Take
Gosei Black,
Yeah.
make Gosei Gray. Right now.
Oh yeah, that's
I need to see that
that's
shit.
Easy.
yeah, Master Head.
Yeah, Gosei Brown?
That's Master Head.
That's
Wait,
Master Head.
Master Head becomes a Megazord?
Yeah, don't you see his face?
Oh,
Oh,
no!
it's the face that goes like,
Yeah.
So, this is a Sentai where God becomes a fucking Megazord!
A jet Megazord that has a bow and arrow weapon.
Oh no!
That's awesome.
Also, they have their own alpha. He's an arcade cabinet.
It's just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why haven't I watched this?
Is that the dude that Tensou was based on?
Datus, yeah.
Gosei!
Oh god, I forgot about Tensou.
So yeah,
Oh no!
So, oh yeah, there you go.
Oh
There's
shit!
a lot of people have been doing Goseiger stuff.
Hey, that's awesome.
Neat.
Cool. So speaking of the Tensoder, I love the Tensoder. That changer is so cool. I love that it's just this tiki head thing. You open it up, it goes like, gotcha. You put a card in, and then it just makes this fucking awesome sound. You close it, it just goes like,
Alright, I will say that I love almost everything about the Tensoder. I love its function, I love its sound effects, I love its purpose, its role. The design could have been better, I think.
I love it.
I think that's the, like...
Feed me cards, I give you power!
Inca, dude! Nom nom cards.
Honestly, I think I agree with what Linkara said about when he talked about Megaforce. Just the Morpher, like the Tensoder is very unique in design compared to like other Morphers.
I will say that the touch of having it on like the
so
side
cool.
of the
I kind of want one actually.
I
They're
will
cheap.
I will say that
Yeah.
the fact
Probably.
that when
We'll
they're
see what's going
fighting,
on, like-
they have them like just like attached to the side of their belts is a really nice decision that I like.
Oh, but here's the thing though: if you were gonna get one, I do recommend getting the Megaforce one because it's actually more show accurate colors.
I know, but I want the sounds for Goseiger.
Yeah, we wanted to
I
scale
want,
the
I want
cards.
to go.
Gotcha.
Goseiger.
Yeah.
So yeah, so who are our rangers?
So we meet Alata, whichever you prefer.
Alata.
Our Red Ranger, who
I'll kick you in the shins, Gar. I really will.
I will kick your ass.
and Gar pointed out to
I
me
watched
something
those
that
subs too, but fuck, I was pissed every time they said it.
Well, it is Alata.
Alata!
That's amazing.
Wow.
Close enough?
So Gar pointed out to me something that I should have picked up on. The actor who played Gosei Red is the dude from Final Fantasy XIV: Dad of Light.
Yeah, he's the main
He played
protagonist.
Inaba.
Oh.
And his mother was Swan from Decker Ranger.
Cool.
Oh.
Ooh, a yellow Ryusoldier.
An orange
Click,
usual.
click on the picture. Let's see. Aww. Oh, that might be great at the very end there. I don't know. Looks like
Oh, that's Oto.
Ototo.
God damn. Yeah, so it starts with, do we go with Alata, I guess?
Yeah, Alata.
So it starts with him just, like, sitting up on
That's
a
how
high
they
place.
pronounce it.
Alata?
Do we have an official confirmation on this?
Yes, it's an L.
Okay. Just look up the official shit. Do they spell his name in English or do they spell it in Japanese?
They spell it in English.
Not that we can always count on that because Gord Drive.
That's why I
See-
asked if they spell it in
Satan.
English.
No,
Yeah.
that's why it's bugging me that people think that Jewel's name is Juru. And it's like, no, it's Jewel, people.
Like, everyone's come to terms
I
that
thought his
it
name
is-
was Juru, but it's a pun on
It's-
Jewel.
Yeah.
There's an L in his name.
Except
Oh,
if
it's
his
just-
name is
this
spelled
is-
in Japanese,
this is light
it's
from
the same
Tokyo,
fucking
sir.
letter.
A lot of bullshit!
This is the light from Tokucha all over again, god damn it. We're not doing this.
Right, though?
So Alata is sitting on a high place guarding, being a guardian, and then he uses his fucking Super Sentai hearing.
Did you not notice he was sitting on the tax building?
No.
Yeah, he's sitting up on the government tax
Because
building.
angels can't be taxed.
Angels can't do their taxes. Can't do taxes when you're dead.
Angels convicted.
That
of
actually is a
tax
good
evasion.
question. So, like, they're angels. Were they formerly humans who
No.
died and went to heaven?
No.
No, they're a
no.
race of angels.
No, we're not going that.
That-
We're
that's-
not going in depth to that. They are not dead people.
I feel like that would have made this Sentai fucking amazing.
No.
If that was a thing and they had to, like, recover their memories as
No.
humans.
In the She-Kendra crossover, they're like, "Oh, we're guardian angels." Oh my god, am I dead? No, no.
Hungry committed tax fraud.
Now, I gotta
He
say,
seems like the type.
Alata is... he's
A lot of
he's
vagina.
different from how I remember seeing him in the Shinkenger Goseiger crossover because in
Oh god.
because in the Goseiger crossover, Shinkenger crossover, I remember he was like kind of a douche. Like he went up to Takaru and he's just like, ugh, better than you.
Maybe that was before they had properly written his character.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing a lot of people didn't like. How he's a complete 180 from Shiba Takaru.
Well, yeah, Shibataku was a boss, and Alada is not.
He was a boss.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't expect to have the same kind of character between two different Sentai.
There's a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, but
He's
two-
been here all night.
Is that just going to be a running joke?
Yep.
Are we just going to get a lot of those?
Yep. See?
So we get Hyde.
Okay.
No, Hydel, which is pun on hydro, cause water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo.
Good job, show.
I love Hyde.
Yeah, I know you do.
I love Gosei Blue.
I know you do.
Well-
What's this? Ishi likes the Blue Ranger.
With a crossbow? Oh my god!
He's blue. He's water themed. He uses cards and a crossbow, and his attack move is called Blue Check.
And his partner's dead. Yeah, he has a part. He had a partner named Gosei Green, and he
Magic.
died, and that's why he's alone.
And this makes him a unique entity
It
among
does.
the Sentai.
I feel sorry for the guy, and he also has the coolest like sound out of all of them because it's like.
Oh yeah. Here's another thing about him. He's the tallest member of the team.
Ooh, he's got this dark blue shirt
because he
which
can't
is-
hide.
Yeah. Now I just want someone to put Hyde from that '70s show, like take his head, put it over Gosei Blue.
Okay,
There's Rangers that use water.
so
They use freaking water, man.
They use water, man.
so what's Gosei Pink's name?
I don't fucking remember.
Okay,
She's the only one I don't remember
So-
the name of.
so
Ichi
go.
didn't write the names down,
So
so I'm
go-
guessing. look
There was
them up.
Alada, Hyde, Agri, Monet, and what the fuck
Gosei
is
Pink.
Pink's name?
Yeah.
Irie?
Anyways, so
Eri.
Ari, yeah. So
E-R-I.
so
You know why?
Air.
Because it's a misspelling of ear.
so Ari, okay, yeah. So
Let's get this out of the
okay,
way.
so I've complained about this for years as we've
This is
done
why Lane didn't
show.
watch the show.
One of the reasons, so Gosei Pink's actor has like these really small, like sticking out ears. Like I've been calling her monkey ears for fucking ever. It bothers me so much, but I'm going to make a promise from now on. As we watch Goseiger, this is the first and last time I will bring this up because I will respect her actor. It's not her fault. Her ears are just the way they are.
This is the only thing she's done.
That too, because Gosei Black went on to become a lawyer because he was like, fuck show business, I just did this to make money for my college.
Was that by choice?
I don't.
Or did casting agents just say the same thing Lane did?
No, you're not going to make it with those ears. Anyways, so it bothers me. I'm going to keep it to myself from now on. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. She has weird fucking monkey ears.
I could just see her
Leave
flame
it at
just
that.
distorted music going on as he's watching her. Just the footage just goes.
No, just in my head, you just hear like monkeys just going.
Oh no!
Why? Why did you do that?
That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted.
Go say great people! Stay on fucking target! Stay on fucking focus!
So we have our kid character of the show.
Well, we haven't finished talking about the rest of the person.
Black I like, because Gosei Black is my favorite out of the Gosagers in terms of design. He looks awesome.
Agri, whose name comes from angry.
Oh.
I don't know if that's actually the
I
case,
wonder if
but
he's
that's
angry
what I'm
all the
going
time.
with,
That's-
because he's
that's-
angry.
Let's find.
I will say,
Most
aside
their
from
names were based
aside
on
from
this.
Blue, the axe he's got is my second favorite weapon. I love that axe.
But yeah.
Also, within a year, he dyed his hair a different color.
Oh.
Oh.
Also, Sam in our chat says his name comes from agriculture.
Because
Earth.
land. Yeah, I get it.
I swear, if I
Oh,
find
is-
that on the wiki, I'm gonna be
Is
like,
Yellow's name based off like mountain?
Monet?
Yeah.
probably.
Probably based off mountain.
Maybe?
Maybe. Oh, mound.
Mound.
Oh, like a mound. There you go.
Maybe.
Yeah,
His
it's
name
just-
is Matt. Like, no, it can't be Mound. That's.
Well, probably based off the word mound. But no, I think Agri's gonna be my favorite.
So yeah,
I hope so.
the angels apparently are divided into 3 tribes.
The Siak, the Landic, and the
Skaic.
And the Skaic.
And there's some prejudices. we
Oh
can
yeah,
see
there's
over the course
yeah,
of
they're
the
like
episodes.
they're stereotyping. It's like, oh, you Skaic, they're always fucking late.
Oh yeah.
You sloppy Skyx, you spineless CX.
Oh yeah, black and yellow are siblings.
Oh, are
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I did not catch
He
on
called her his sister at one point.
that. Wow.
They're the only.
Until they
siblings.
said that, I thought maybe they were a couple.
Ugh.
Maybe that's why Megaforce did that.
They were always together.
No, they weren't dating in Megaforce. Jake just had a huge thing for Gia.
Yeah, like way too much.
And when she acknowledged it in the show, it's like in one episode, it's like, you know that Jake likes you? Yeah, I'm just gonna let him be a simp.
Oh, so it's like Britta with
How
fucking Jeff.
dare you use that word on this
So,
show?
no, it's like with Britta and Jeff.
Yeah, Lane's been watching Community.
It took me a second to be like, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
It's been forever.
Joel McHale for Johnny Cage. Just saying.
Anyway.
Anyways, but yeah.
But back to our topic about the monsters being named after sci-fi movies. So we find out that the mooks are called BBs, and just in a like low brain power stream of consciousness moment, I blurted out, "Is it based on B movies?" Gar looks it up a second later. Yup. God damn it!
Based on B movies.
What were they called in Megaforce, Gar?
Loogies.
Loogies.
Because they look like a loogie.
Yeah, they look like boogers.
The boogeyman!
Fucking Megaforce.
For the Goseiger suits themselves, like,
Mwah!
gorgeous. Love the helmets.
Love the suits.
Love the white on them. Love the mouth. Because, like, I don't know. I like mouth helmets.
It gives them more human.
Yeah, like I like the Monkey Ranger. I
Which
like
is
the
weird,
Monkey
'cause they're not
Ranger.
human.
Ginga Man. Car Ranger, especially.
No,
really like them on the Car Ranger.
you know what
suits.
that's from? It's because of the tiki head motif. So a mouth.
Imagine their mouths.
Their helmets just go.
But yeah, no, the Ghost.
That's how they go super form.
The Goseiger suits are fucking beautiful, and it's a shame that for the figure arts line we only got Gosei Knight for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
That's weird. Yeah, even Gosei Green looks good, even though he's dead. I'll be making Gosei Green dead jokes all fucking time.
You know what Gosei Green is? Gosei Green is freaking Whiplash from Suicide Squad. He's there just to die.
Yeah. it's like Deca Gold who henching for like a second before she got her ass kicked.
Decker Bright that only showed up for one episode.
Oh, Nova, good for you to show up.
Oh man, I've been searching the whole timeline for you.
Deca Swan only showed up for an episode.
Fuck, they didn't even make an actual Decker or Gosei Green suit. They just took the blue suit,
A green filter.
Yeah, put a green filter over it. Doesn't even have an actual helmet. It wasn't until the Ranger key where it's like, oh, it's a dolphin.
Oh.
Yeah.
No wonder he died. He was a dolphin.
No,
It's gonna be like a piranha or something. That would have been more dangerous.
Because his legacy would echo throughout the timeline.
no, he should have been Free Willy.
A whale?
Oh, a killer whale?
Yeah.
That would have been interesting.
No. Actual Free Willy. Just put the Free Willy DVDs on his
Shamu? Or Shamu?
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, you're Free
Anyways.
Willy.
So, the episode after we set up who everyone is...
Yeah, I meant Slipknot. See,
Gosei Green is scissors.
He's there to die.
Yeah.
Did he get killed by his dolphin header?
So
No.
a human boy by the name of Nozomu happens upon Alada and ends up becoming embroiled in the Goseiger's schemes.
Seemed like a thing through the whole show.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He is the ally of the show.
Is his dad the scientist dude?
Yes, and Master Header sometimes takes control of his body.
Oh,
and
oh.
you can tell because he has a fake mustache on.
Oh my god, that's
And
good.
he speaks in the Master Head voice.
Yeah!
And the dad has
Pretty
no idea
amazing,
about
actually.
Oh.
Oh, so it's just like fucking set in Resoldier.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but probably done better.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about Johnny the Ghost. He's wisecracking.
God
Trouble
damn it,
playing
that.
friends. He lives
Yeah.
up in the attic.
So, the kid discovers
Oh my
the
goodness,
angels
yeah.
because Alada's terrible at cloaking spells, and Hyde is about to brainwipe him with the fucking forget card, and then Alada goes, "No, he's
About
my
to
friend."
neuralize
I
him.
mean, to
Yeah.
be fair, it's better than Ryu Soldier with their mind-wiping technology. Which
You
is
mean
a
the hammer?
Yes, the hammer.
Yeah, so you gotta remember that this is heavy card-based people, so throughout this show, they're gonna be using a lot of cards.
It's time to duel.
Which
They're
must have been, this must have been a fun gimmick to collect when it came
Actually,
out.
there were two gimmicks to this show.
Oh, headers and...
Yeah, the headers count as one gimmick and the cards count as the other gimmick.
It seems to me that that Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains pulled the same idea, where like every time they have like a character development moment, they like the magic gives them a new card.
Get a card.
Just like how in Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, every episode, Yusaku pulls a new card out of the data store.
Or it's like a Magic Ranger when they got a new spell.
Oh yeah, new spell. Bravery will make the magic.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
learned
Yep.
valuable lessons.
Cool, we learned a new number combination.
I mean, it's better
Which
than
we definitely couldn't do before.
it's better than Power Rangers Megaforce, the season that was adapted, or the season that Goseiger was adapted into. Here's a power up.
Bye.
Bye. By the way, I got like 20 more power ups to give you guys.
You have to earn those.
Nope, just giving them out. No reason for it. Just need a power up. There you go.
Here you go.
Oh, you guys are worthy. There you go.
Your weapon's not working this episode. Here's a new one.
Yep. Just hand them out like fucking candy. More Zords. More Zords. So many Zords.
Let's talk about the Zords.
Gotta say, Great is fucking amazing.
I kind of don't like the design idea behind the headers. I get it because Tiki heads. I get it. It's on brand. It matches the motif perfectly. Objectively, I dislike the designs.
I like the header from.
I like Gosei Great. Gosei Great itself is pretty cool looking. I like the Dragon Tail Thord.
It's a neat idea, but I've seen better base Megazords.
Also, when like Gosei Great forms, I love he just like is like the card, like it shows like the card.
Which leads me into one of my favorite things about this show: the fucking background CG. It's so clean. The cards, the emblems, the visual effects, the racial emblems, the animal emblems. Everything in the background CGI is so clean and vectorized, and I love it.
Well, it helps that we're watching the DVD rips of a scrub.
I don't just mean like the quality of the video. I mean like the actual design.
Oh yeah.
And like the way it was like filmed and edited.
Is there an ostrich header?
Yeah, ostrich.
Okay.
It was never brought over with Megaforce.
I actually like that. That's a neat idea. That
Yeah.
makes me interested to see more. Don't spoil
The
any
one-
more though.
It's a little weird is where do they put the morphers when they're not using them? Do they just sort of disappear?
Yeah, basically time and space pocket.
Hammer space.
Up
is
the
term.
ass.
Yeah.
Because that
I'm
always
guessing-
annoys me whenever they have that, because when it's on their wrist or their belt or something, like, it's there, but when they have it 1 second, then they don't have it, and then they pull it back out.
That's what it's all about.
Well, they are guardian angels, so maybe they have their own like hammer space.
Yeah, hammer
Well, it would
space.
be okay if they showed that, or if they showed, like, them pulling.
Just like putting it behind their backs and there's a flash of light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
like, if
but-
we showed any indication of that, it would be fine.
So
But without
the
any
kid-
indication, I have no way of knowing
No,
what's
I
going
get
on.
it. I get it. I understand. That makes sense.
So the kid like jacked Gosei Red's fucking change card because he like goes.
Well,
to
it's
he's
not
like,
that he jacked it. It's that a lot of dropped it like a fucking moron,
Oh,
and the kid
okay.
picked it up. But where the kid was at fault was not immediately returning it. He just like holds on to it and watches from afar for some reason.
And then he-
Whoa!
Didn't quite realize it was a thing immediately.
And then he bends it. Dude,
Yeah!
You're gonna put a crease in it.
I see him holding it, I'm like, you're bending it!
These are before they had plastic cards.
Yeah. Which, where's my Super Sentai Artisan Tensou that comes with all the cards?
I'd buy it. At this point, I have enough faith that I'm gonna enjoy this show that I would buy it.
I want to get a Tensou, honestly.
You know what would be really interesting?
What?
Because you know that Tensou is such a big, flat face.
Yeah,
To just like paint a custom design on the face.
it's
course.
possible. Just put different like tiki designs on, just like
Tribal patterns?
Yeah, like tribal patterns.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Megaforce here.
Go
unless-
Megaforce!
Just like after they defeat the first monster, I'm like, that's a mega win. Both of you
I
turn to
quit!
me and you're like, fuck off. I'm like, okay.
That's a super mega win.
No, that's in Super Mega Force.
I know.
Yep.
Super Mega Rangers, that's a super mega win. Okay, how much did they have to pay you to say that?
Yeah.
But like, did you read that in the recording booth?
I
And
wonder
was
how
like,
many takes it took them to not laugh.
Super Mega Rangers, that's a super mega fuck.
Alright, so while I'm not a super huge fan of the Zord design, I will say that when they attach the headers to their Gosei blasters, I kind of like those.
As are alright.
I like the blasters.
Definitely not as good as their individual weapons, but the blasters were neat, and I loved their individual Hisatsus with them. That goes back to what I was saying about the background.
Exotic Brothers?
Yeah, so that was a...
4 dragons!
Yeah, that was a Gomberizing or not Gomberizing thing, but it was like, that was the rare collectibles of Goseiger, because they were all released differently. Like, that one was like a pre-release
Exotic
one.
Butters.
One was released on DVD.
Okay.
One was like a Gashapon thing.
So they put out cards every way possible.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
And
You have a
actual
gimmick
art.
as cheap as a card?
Sounds like Sentai.
Yeah.
So in
Oh, the vinyl figures came with cards as well.
Of course they did.
also when the Gosei machines like fucking got summoned, so they come out of like this like Voltron like castle or whatever like that.
No, it's just a big rock with their heads on it.
It's not
Remind me of-
Boulder.
Remind me of Voltron.
It's a rock.
But yeah, so like Gosei, like the dragon, Gosei dragon, or whatever, like that, it like attaches onto like a plane, and the Phoenix attaches to like a fire jet. So I'm just thinking like the pilots of those planes are just like, they're like about to fucking crash.
I will just add to that, they didn't actually take over any of the above.
I know, they copied
cloned,
it.
They cloned the...
No, but they still went
when
over
you
the
see
cockpit.
When you see that shit happen in front of you, it's gonna be fucking
Yeah.
shocking.
No, which is why every single one of... Which is why the submarine and the plane immediately just kind of
Yeah.
off to the side.
Hard to starboard!
It's like in Time Ranger, every time they summon their fucking Zords, you just see Neil Armstrong be like, "Whoa! What the fuck's that?" Every time. But yeah, it's, I liked how they like take vehicles and like the snake turning into and copying like a train is like really fucking cool.
What one piece of small detail that I kind of appreciated is the snake train actually slithers. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't just like run straight ahead.
Snicks.
Snicker snirk.
It's Snicker Snake.
Yeah.
Dog, man's best friend.
So the monster of the week in the first episode, Closing Third, or at least that's what the subs call him.
Closing third.
He
Encounters of the third kind.
Yeah, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah.
I forget
Nick
what his
Close.
actual name was. I wasn't listening to it very closely.
No.
But so his thing is he makes a giant wall of rocks.
He's a dung beetle.
Yeah.
He's literally a dung beetle monster.
And then he throws those rocks at the Rangers, which then traps them inside of them. But then like he surrounds a lot of the last one left and has all 4 of them crash into each other, and which frees them. And I'm just like, why did you do that, you stupid asshole? Send 4 empty ones.
Sam Butler, we watched a scrub version of Goseiger because I am not putting up with TV Nihon's low quality Goseiger ribs.
Meanwhile, I watched TV Nihon, but, yeah, I don't remember what their name was.
Yeah. Like the organization name, or
This is what happens when Gar chooses the subs.
no? This is when I choose quality over inconsistency.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't translate proper names. You leave a translator's note and you stop touching it.
Some freaking
Real Warring?
yeah, real war.
We don't do that shit anymore.
Not anymore. Huh?
Oh,
This is why we all need to come together as one massive fan subgroup.
That's not gonna happen.
So, after they use their blasters, we get to see their special attacks with their unique weapons. Pink Trick, Red Break, because of course it's called Black Attack. Yellow Shock and Blue Check. And then they finish it off with the Gosei Buster, which fires off Gosei Dynamic.
Dynamic.
we had a weapon like that was combined. Was it Tokuger?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Tokuger was the last group that had like.
a combined.
That
weapon.
wasn't
When are we
technically
gonna
a
have
combined
that
weapon. It
again?
was-
I miss
oh
it.
yeah, the
so
Renketsu
much.
Renketsu Bazooka.
Sorry, yeah,
the
yeah.
greatest Sentai weapon ever made.
I was thinking of the second one. But yeah, team cannons need to be a thing again. Individual weapons need to be a thing again. But I really liked the Gosei Buster. It's just a giant crossbow.
With a fucking card slot, like it's a fucking dual disc, pretty much.
It is a dual disc.
Eat dirt.
I summon your death in attack mode!
Yeah, you shoot the monsters out of the crossbow. There you go. You should make like a dual
That
disc.
doesn't
crossbow.
sound very far-fetched for Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point.
No.
By the way, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is fucking garbage so far.
Yeah, it's
What's
just
it like?
I love it. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon both have disappointed you this year.
Okay, so they created a new rule set called Rush Duel where you only have 3 slots on the field and there's no limit to normal summons, so you can just summon fucking 3 monsters in one turn every turn. You contribute summon, do whatever. It's all for the purpose of making it more exciting. It's fucking garbage.
You and your pendulum.
And then every other episode, there's that one edgy asshole who's like, I'm just gonna play one monster in defense mode. I'm not gonna play 3 monsters. Ugh, come get me.
So his name was Mizogu.
Which one?
The first monster.
Okay.
Oh, close and third.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second episode we have Zaruwaku.
And with the transformation, the Goseiger transformation sequence.
The henshin is awesome. Again, background CG.
Change Goseiger. So you hear like angelic bells and like it's all like a nice sky and you see like sun rays of sunlight coming in.
And then cards.
No, and then what I like is they the wings fold over their chest to create their emblem.
I love the emblem wings.
And my favorite part is like the helmet, like they have like a side view of their heads from the
Profile.
side, and like the heads, like the
animal
helmets form,
heads.
and then they turn, and it's just like the card. It shows like the
stack of their cards.
Yeah, the stack of their cards. And it does it like so cool.
A lot of really effective decisions in that sequence.
Like the Megaforce morph was even cool.
Well, here's the thing, Lane. They copied the very last shot in Megaforce from Goseiger.
Oh.
To the point where it still said Gosei on the card in the background.
Yeah.
Wow.
Could have easily tweaked that to say Mega.
But we didn't,
No,
because
kept
no
us.
one cares.
Everyone
They're
was
kids,
lazy.
they won't notice.
20th anniversary? You don't want to put work into that. So
I mean,
that,
Toei generally doesn't.
well, no, this is a bond.
So
if you just want someone to go bitch and complain, go listen to Linkara's like freaking almost 5 hour,
Are you kidding?
20
That's
hour
what we do.
discussion.
So yeah, episode 2 is where we get formally introduced to this other monster who's been around in episode 1. He is Director, whose name, or at least that's what the sub said.
Yeah.
It's Predator.
He is the Predator. And he's based on
He
a man.
kind of is, yeah.
And that's when they start talking about the legend of the Gosei machines. And I just love Agri busts out with, the Landix don't believe in Zords! Stupid myth!
Yeah,
Fucking Landix.
Darupa.
More like Landix.
Whoa.
Didn't have to go far for that one.
What a bunch of dicks.
I
Team Landix?
love that whole thing where one of the enemy generals literally shows up, fucking trash talks them, and then just walks away. Just like, I'm not here to fight today. I'm just here to fucking shit talk you.
Your ass is mine next time, Gosei Red!
I'm here to establish that we will be rivals.
I'm just here to shit talk, and I'm leaving. Bye.
As for someone that's seen all of Goseiger, he's only in until like episode 16.
Oh.
There's 50 episodes.
Damn.
It's worse than Megaforce when it's only 20 episodes of Goseiger footage and he's dead by episode 8.
Oh.
So the plot of episode 2 is Masterhead finally manages to get through over a really shitty walkie-talkie frequency.
Using the tiki heads.
Yeah, and he tells Hyde that you only have one chance to open the gate back to heaven, and you have to get through so you can leave Earth. Which, of course, immediately becomes, oh, we can't leave Earth, it's under invasion by the War Star.
The War Star.
And none of our people can get back here to defend it, so we better stay.
No, Sam Butler. Robolane is not a caster. Robolane is his own.
He's a Bangai hero.
Own separate entity.
So here's
he's like Signal Man.
Here's the full name of the War Star organization. The Universal Annihilation Army War Star.
So what's the Japanese version of that?
I have a feeling it's Star Wars.
I hope so.
I
hope we see a Star Wars reference monster in this fucking series. Swear to God.
To be. Like, there's no way there isn't, right?
Yeah. I don't know how popular Star Wars is in Japan. But...
Yeah. Like its members, War Star names are taken from the American science fiction film Star Wars, Sutawazu.
Yeah! Sutawazu!
The name is War Star. It's Star Wars.
Yeah! The villain's name is Star Wars!
Likewise, the invaders' names is a
Portmanteau.
Yeah, portmanteau of Independence Day.
Why have we not watched this at all? God damn it.
Emily's gonna like the next villain. It's based on The Thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, episode 3's like Monster of the Week is based on The Thing.
Oh.
What does
Okay.
it look
Hence
like?
the snow.
Oh, that's the snowflake person?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cup of fresh jello.
I saw him and I was like, Ice Age?
Let me find it.
I saw the picture of him in the preview and I was like, Ice Age?
God.
I mean, most of that happens in the Arctic, so yeah.
Yeah.
Entire thing happens.
That.
Damn, that's awesome looking.
Oh my god.
So there you go.
Oh,
Monster
the
Versus-
head with the
I
legs
see
on
the head.
it. Oh my god, that is nice.
Why do we have Cell here? Cell would be fucking down for this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Fucking God.
It's only for the War Star aliens.
I know, but still.
Speaking of which, I think.
Oh! Blade Runner's fucking Blade Runner! No, god damn it! Of
Yeah.
course it is!
Yeah. Rage.
Oh!
His name
Pretty sure.
actually was Blade Run.
God damn it!
It's Rajura.
Oh.
My-
I'm pretty sure I heard him say Suisse no Blade Run. I could be
Fucking
wrong,
Blade Runner.
but
God damn it.
AKA, yeah, the other War Star general that we haven't talked about yet, Rajura. My all-time favorite Sentai villain, period.
Really?
Yeah.
interesting.
Huh.
I've seen scenes with him.
Yeah. And I fucking hate Vrock.
You mean Brack?
No, it's Vrock. Where are
If
you, a
it was
writer
Brack.
from
Back.
Megaforce?
It would be amazing if it were Brack.
You ready to hear something stupid?
Sure.
Okay, Megaforce. What's his name? His name's Vrock. Last 2 episodes he's in. What's the title of the show? What's the title of the 2-parter? Vrock is back. The writers didn't know how to pronounce it. Forgot how to pronounce the guy's name.
Did you look it up and confirm it's the same writers?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
How do you fuck up your own pronunciation? Unless it was meant to be Vrack this entire time.
I'm sure
but,
that's what they'll say now.
But we were all just pronouncing it as Vrock.
Did they say his name in the show, Brock?
Yeah.
Then
Space Ghost?
They pronounce it as Vrock, but I have a feeling they meant to have it be Vrack.
Or
Megaforce
someone
was
just
a
came
lower
up with a really stupid episode title and decided, fuck it, no one will notice.
God.
Fuck it, the show's shit anyway.
This entire season's a write-off. We're making money off the anniversary stuff.
So I like that, like, a bunch of crowd of people are, like, watching them fight, and then after they use the memory wipe card, it's just, like, no, we can't fight, see, let them know, like, Alata or whatever just says, like, oh, good, now we can get, they got those terrible memories out of their minds. It's like, are you sure you just don't, it's because you don't want them knowing that there's fucking angels?
It can be both.
It could be both.
Give me both. I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Oh,
I like that in episode 2 we got a straight up solo blue henshin. That was nice.
Yeah, I'm like, Ichi, you already get everything you want in one
Right.
episode.
Alright, you got a Thing reference, Mars Attacks.
Mars, oh, yes!
I'm just gonna go through the list of War Star.
I hope the monster based on Mars Attacks goes like, rah, 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 rah.
He's a musician.
I love Mars Attacks.
Alright.
Fantastic Four.
Alright, what
Oh.
are you based on?
So I like.
War of the Worlds.
So
Yeah.
so Gosei Great happens when they fight the monster, and I love that it's fucking Hisatsu is just fire the headers.
Yep.
Fire
Rocket-
Rangers!
Just
You
shoot
want
the
rocket
head.
punch? How about rocket punches and kicks?
Xenomorph girl.
Wow.
Well, yeah, that chick's based off Alien, apparently.
I can
Okay.
see it. Looks like a xenomorph.
Does look like a Xenomorph.
We're gonna blow its head off.
That's Fantastic Four, though?
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
What's the name of it is the question.
That's all. No more.
Maybe I'll find
But
it.
yeah, so I would say overall I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. I would definitely like to watch more.
Yeah, no, I want to keep watching Goseiger.
Goseiger's a nice trip. There's one based on Avatar. What the fuck?
Wait.
Like James Cameron's Avatar.
Wow, and that just came out, too, like the year prior.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I don't,
They're called the Na'vi. I at least remember. I remember the race is called Na'vi, and the reason the humans were on Pandora were to look for something called unobtainium.
I don't
not.
see the Avatar reference, but okay.
Not even blue.
Maybe it's based off like the the flying things.
Wait, hang on. Let me go back.
Cheese, you mean?
Yeah.
Emily, what did you think of Goseiger from what you
Roll
saw?
I'll scroll up.
I think Goseiger, I apologize for the fact that I didn't realize we were watching it until right before the show and was actually
Oh.
watching it while Extra was happening.
Oh.
There's a Howard the Duck one?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? Why? So many whys.
But-
Oh, it's
I
the
actually
aliens
really-
from the Howard the Duck movie.
Mons Drake is based on Star Trek.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because Mons Drake. Star Trek. He's the leader of the Star Wars.
So
Star Trek's the leader to Star Wars.
That's someone had a fucking field day with that in the writing staff.
Someone in the writing team just kind of sat there and went, "Who's in charge of Star Wars? Star Trek."
Now I want to know, is there one based on Doctor Who?
No, there's like a Dalek one.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Now it's my mission. That is my mission, man.
Oh, I wonder if there's a Starship Trooper one based off the bug. That'd be awesome.
I mean, all these monsters are bugs, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Predator. Anyways,
Also, that one shot of the fucking Dragon Zord, like, flying against the bright sun, totally a fucking Die Ranger reference.
oh yeah, and then Shorampo did it with his Zord, which I liked. So.
Huh.
Okay.
Guys with Dragon Zords seem to do that a lot, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Specifically the Eastern Dragon.
So I understand the Fantastic Four thing.
Uh-huh.
His name is Fantastico.
God.
They're not even trying.
His ability to interfere with electric currents is the power likewise gained by the film's version Marvel
Stargate.
villain Doctor Doom.
That guy looks fucking
That
rad.
guy's based off Stargate?
Jeez.
Fucking hell.
Why didn't we have these guys run the damn show? Guess we can
I'm
only
glad
think of
that there was
12.
a thing monster.
So yeah, Emily, what did you think of what you have seen of Goseiger?
I did see all of really late. I really enjoyed Goseiger, more than I expected to. I can't believe that this is 10 years old.
I can.
And-
The video quality was kind of a bit back.
Well,
but,
I
you
know the video quality isn't good,
I mean, I could show you a video that was made yesterday with terrible video quality.
Fair enough.
but it's kind of crazy just how much its stuff has changed from in that amount of time, and how we don't have unique weapons anymore. We have dance endings instead of just endings.
Oh no! This one does have an ending dance. They just haven't gotten to it yet because it spoils some things.
Right, that's what I forgot to fucking mention. But I love the
eye
fucking
catches.
Goseiger opening theme. Like
Oh,
that shit is fucking
Both of
fire.
them.
Love the chorus. It sounds like a fucking shonen anime opening.
Honestly, both the opening and ending I thought were really good.
Just love the Tensou.
Tensou.
Yeah, I love that.
It's a
Oh, King Kong!
King Kong one.
Whoa.
Is there a Godzilla one?
No.
Make them fight.
Why does he have the Battleizer?
And also, this show had something that Sentai doesn't do anymore. Fucking eye catches.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done those.
Just
Really good eye catches.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
I
anyways.
miss eye catches
after
in
that-
general.
No,
Yeah,
we're
a lot of most.
no, we're
most
spoiling
games aren't
monsters.
doing that very often anymore.
Yeah, no more monsters, guys.
Alright.
Stop spoiling the monsters.
We know a lot of you are hyped for us watching Goseiger, but we'll get to it when we do it.
Anyone else have any closing thoughts on what we've seen so far?
I'm excited to rewatch this show.
Yes, I'm excited to keep watching this because it's the only Sentai in the Heisei era that I have not, well, like Neo Heisei that I haven't watched yet. So
I'm also excited to pinpoint all the footage that they could have used for Megaforce and be like,
All of it.
yeah, Gar's just gonna be comparing it to Megaforce.
yeah, and I'm just gonna be like, there's something they didn't use.
Something they could have
There's
used.
that.
Just rewatches Megaforce. It stinks. It stinks.
Oh, we have
It
Harry
stinks.
Potter's Harry Kenja.
Harikenja. Yeah. Cool.
All right, so now on our featured topic, Heishin.
Okay, I was super excited to get to this, and man, did it not disappoint.
It's 2.5 hours.
Well, 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes, yeah, 2. Where'd I get the half from?
I mean, if you're gonna go all the way to a theater to see a play, it better be fucking lengthy.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
guessing it had an intermission when you
There
actually
was.
saw it.
Yeah.
About now we're in.
Yeah.
Everything faded to black for a bit.
Yep.
And we're like, that's
I
probably.
actually
where the
took that intermission to get more drinks.
More drinks.
I went to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the
That's
lobby.
baked into our brains.
Yeah, so
Right?
I feel like what we got from this is what, like, because according to Gar, he told us that like one of the writers of the Zangetsu Gaiden movie wrote this.
Yeah, so it was this. So there were two writers a part of this stage show, one of which was the second writer for Gaim, and the other guy wrote all the, like, I'll just say the other writer attached to this is best known for writing the Kikaider crossover episode.
Okay. But I feel like what this was supposed to be was...
all the tie-in stuff. So, like, the Kikaider movie and the Gaim soccer movie.
Oh boy.
So I feel like this is the Zangetsu movie the guy wanted to do, and then Toei was like, no, we don't have the money to, like, make a movie out of this. And then,
It's Zangetsu, director Suya!
and so he's like, okay, darn, but Toei was like, but we can make it a stage show. And he was like,
But
All right, I
tell me a
can work
few
with
years
that.
later.
yeah, I can work with that.
I am still boggled by just... So why is this a thing? And it's like, I don't know, why not?
Zangetsu was one of the most popular writers in Gaim.
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Heisei, they did a Gaim thing?
I think this is a pretty interesting chapter of the story. It gives us all the information we didn't have on the scalar system.
I mean, true.
It was barely mentioned in the show, and now we learn what it was all about.
Barely mentioned in the show because we just had the debut of.
Okay.
We had a debut for him.
It's been
Fucking
so
wrecking
cool
shit.
to see this live and actually see them in front of you.
I need to talk about the elephant in the room, though. So, God, they just, like, all the characters that we had in this fucking play were just carbon copies of fucking Gaim characters we already
They
got.
were Torquian bootlegs.
Like, we had a guy who was like Koda, like fucking Kaito, Orin, Jinochi.
And they were all the same characters.
The villain was just a fucking carbon copy of fucking Takatora.
He came
Thought at first that it was gonna be all like this is like an alternate universe and they're all their counterparts.
No, they're just the Torquian bootleg equivalents.
And they're
Yeah,
like,
like that was literally what I thought the twist was gonna be through watching the whole thing was that each of them was gonna be like a parallel universe counterpart of the character they were like, but no, I guess not.
and this is like based in like a country called Torquia in Eastern Europe, so I'm guessing these guys were supposed to be Eastern Europeans, so like Russians or something?
The government agents that are around look like they're dressed in Russian uniforms.
So like, okay, first off, I get it. It's a Japanese stage show, of course, it has Japanese actors stuff, but like, I'm guessing they were trying to portray like Eastern European people, but they did kind of have like Eastern European names, Japanese names, so maybe it's like a mixture.
Yeah.
It was a fictional country, so whatever.
They did what they could do.
It's not a huge deal at all.
We don't have the budget for actual foreign actors.
Maybe.
Can't go to Wakanda.
Yeah, so this is the story of Zangetsu Takatora.
Kirishima.
Yeah, Kureshima. Coming back to Torquia, which is the country that was apparently used as the testing ground for the scalar system that was supposed to eradicate the Inves.
And oh boy, did everything go wrong.
Yeah.
Everything backfired.
The Fire Nation invaded, alright.
Ugh, yeah.
So it seems the system like
It's basically just big fire.
yeah, so like it infected like pretty much the entire country. A lot of people died from it, but then the people who didn't.
No, it's not the scalar system that infected people. What people
All the
were getting
people were
infected
becoming
by.
invest.
Yeah,
Oh.
because they were the testing grounds for the Sengoku driver.
Oh
And
yeah.
it was
So-
an incomplete one, and hey, guess what?
The whole process of turning into an invest was much faster with these people. Thus, the scalar system was used to burn the country down, and the only people that were left was this one noble asshole and all these underage minors with Sengoku drivers.
I mean,
Made to
hey,
fight each other like it's fucking Battle Royale.
they lasted 8 years before turning into Invest, so that's a plus.
Yeah,
no,
yes.
all the people who started with the Sengoku drivers turned into Invest, and they kept passing down the fucking
Yeah,
driver.
hence leader, who never gets named.
Yes.
Alright, yeah. Oh,
The leader.
The Yuya analogy, down to the model of Invest he was.
Because it's the only Invest suit we probably have left.
Aside from that one arm.
Yeah, so
Invest arm! It's all we could afford!
we do get Deneb narrating the beginning of the play.
Just like in the show.
Yep.
But unfortunately, the show doesn't involve time travel.
It also had a sort of
Thank
intro
God.
sequence, which was kind of cool.
Unless you count the flashbacks.
Flashbacks don't count.
Like
Also,
with
there were
credits and everything.
also there was a lot of dancing as a Gaim do.
I'm
But it
There
sad.
was a lot of dance fighting, actually. It was a bit Kamen Rider West Side
Like-
Story.
It's funny how like a lot of during this thing, like there's just the characters are like going off, shouting banter at each other, and then you just hear like this music, and then they all just like, all right, let's fight. They just start fucking dancing, and you see like these serious look on their faces while they're popping and locking, and it's just like I just couldn't help but like, yeah, it was fucking West Side Story.
The first
We
time
small
the
dog.
first time they did that, I was like, is this a musical? Please say it is! And then it wasn't, and I was sad.
Yeah,
What? Never surrender to play.
they were about
Oretachia number one!
like they were gonna start fighting, then they start dancing. I'm like, all right, Gaim.
This totally makes sense because Gaim was about fucking teams of dance battlers.
There was just that moment of, oh right, it's been so long, and the show itself had such a fucking 180 from that later in that I forgot for a bit.
So, do we have like any like original riders and stuff like this in this play? No.
Sort of.
We just have the same rider suits, but they're black. But they do look awesome.
We get Gaim Yami, we get Black Baron.
Well, not Gaim Yami. We just get orange arms with a black suit.
Well, we have Gaim Yami Orange Arms. It's the same base suit.
Yeah.
We have Gaim Yami, we have Black Baron, we have Black Ryugen.
Which I will say, Black Ryugen is the best suit in the play.
Agreed.
It is awesome.
And the one that made
Bravo.
the one that made me cheer the most, fucking Black Bravo.
I was saying from the fucking beginning that like, yeah,
the second motherfucking what's his name?
Belial Grandstein.
No, I have his full name written down here somewhere.
Oh, you passed it.
Yukimura Belial Grandstein. The second he showed up, I'm like, oh my god, it's Oren!
But like,
But you forgot.
look at this shit.
You-
Look how fucking good that
You
looks.
forgot Gridon.
Oh yeah, and Black Redon.
Yes, and Black Gridon.
And Zangetsu stays.
That was the first time we saw like a new suit when we see Glasha and Foras transform into Black Baron and Black Gridon, and I'm like, oh my god, this play has some new suits, kind of.
Yeah.
But
So-
yes, Black Ryugen, by far the coolest.
Yeah, so we have like the leaders, Team Baroque Red and Green Dolls,
Get it? Cause Gurin Dol, Donguri.
and then we also get Orange Ride,
Yeah,
which is another dance team. So
they're not subtle.
It's kind of cool to see all the different riders, even though their people weren't in it.
Yeah.
and like the effects in the show for what they had to do for a stage show were pretty impressive. Like they when a character had a henshin, they'd like put like a screen down and then it would like have the effects, and then they had like already pre-recorded a like image of them like doing the henshin sequence, and then like the arms would drop down, go over, and then the screen would lift up, and there's the rider.
They were so fucking creative and effective with the effects in this play.
Like
I
they
was
managed
blown
to
away.
make there be henshins. They managed to make there be attacks using projection screens
the
and
Overlord vines.
Hell,
Yes,
like
the way that they put the screen down and had them projected on the screen and then had the fruit come down was genius. It was
Yeah, like,
so good.
there's a scene where like Belial's like talking like on a phone message, and they have like a border that looks like
I
it's like a
love
phone
that!
screen when he's like taking his video. So that was funny.
Also, he makes reference to a master he's talking to off screen that has to be Oren.
yeah, he has to be part of like Oren's group or some shit.
Like his military platoon.
Yeah. But yeah, so like Takatora shows up in this place, and he's just like, you know, trying to go and investigate, but then
He's here to clean up the mess he made.
he gets shot because
Yeah, there's
some soldiers.
A lot of dudes get straight up shot, and let's just get this out of the way. Fucking Kagemasa, the dude who's analogous to Michi in this, gets shot and stabbed and shit like 4 times before he finally dies. Man, is this guy resilient.
I gotta say, I gotta give credit to the guy's actor, because, like, he was good at being pissed off. Like, he was, like, in Takatora's face, like, "It's so your fault, he's dead!" Like, he's, like, pointing a fucking gun at Takatora's face, and he's like,
how messy his
"Fuck
hair
off,
got,
buddy."
too.
Yeah, so, like, Takatora gets shot, I guess he, like, falls off a cliff or something like that into, like, the underground city, and he, like...
I like that it's an underground city, because that's a perfect excuse for why there aren't many people around.
And then it turned into...
Make much of a sense.
It turned into Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
So that's my crazy theory about
Follow the
all
rider.
this.
Oh no! Listen to this. Gar and I were talking about this today. It's actually a pretty good theory.
So my crazy theory is that like Takatora bumped his head, like he fell down to the city, but everything was just a dream.
That's why like all the characters kind of reminded him.
The same.
He just wakes up. You were there.
Yeah.
And you were there.
Basically, it's just his subconscious trying to configure like some sort of dream state.
I honestly believe that. Like maybe he was having like a dream while he was still like unconscious after they found him after his fight with Michi.
Here's the question though: did Takatora ever really know who the fuck Jonochi was?
I think so.
Yeah, at the end of the show.
At the end,
for it to be a dream sequence, because that would explain why everybody was like someone else.
I get why you went with that theory, but I kind of enjoyed this being actual canon.
Also, I was also thinking of like Alice in Wonderland a bit, because it's kind of like
going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, down the rabbit hole.
Yep, down the
rabbit hole. It was Undertale.
It's Rider.
Oh yeah, it's fucking Undertale. That's fucking Takatora.
Here it's kill or be killed.
Will you be a good writer or a bad writer?
Masahito's just flowy.
He kind of was.
I was expecting.
He did grab everyone with a bunch of vines.
I'm and whoever and Belial are just fucking Papyrus and Sans. Someone put a Sengoku driver on Sans.
Oh god.
Papyrus. Let's see that shit. Yeah, so Takatora, he falls, wakes up, he's injured, and he has amnesia, so he has no idea, he can't remember who the fuck he is. Which, I like that interesting aspect to the stage play.
He gradually recovers his memories through these flashbacks we see, which helps piece together all the story, which I really like the pacing of.
Mm-hmm. And so Masahito, like, steals his melon lock seed. He's like, oh, you don't remember who you are? Well, you don't deserve this. Like, I'm Zangetsu.
Which is great, because he was apparently the tester for Zangetsu before Takatora.
Yeah, and so apparently Takatora gave him a like, incomplete Sengoku driver, and then he, like, perished, because they activated the system.
Although he, as we see, he ended up surviving somehow, and he became a Black Redway.
Yeah, he became an overlord.
I just love that you see him carrying that spear the rest of the show, once he reveals his form.
Yeah, and he, like, spins there, and he's like, eh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
By the way, I totally... I'm sure everyone did, but we all knew right away that Zangetsu was Masahito.
That's a nice look.
Yeah, no, I knew it. There you go, Black Red on.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, so, like, the brown armor was still the same, it's just the rest of the suit was black. Yeah. So... but yeah, so we meet I'm...
Who's
Discount Coda, as I called him.
Is Discount Coda, looks like him and sounds like him. So I feel like the casting call for characters like him were, we need someone who looks and sounds as close to Gakusano as much as possible.
Yeah, like he yelled out like, "Oh, Stagina!" And I'm like, Coda? Is that you?
Which is funny because at one point he ends up actually channeling Space God Coda to deliver an inspiring message to Takatora.
Discount Kaito fucking talks about like, I'm not teaming up.
I'll rise up against the adults.
Power this, power that, power.
Only the strong will survive. And you're bare. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You're barren,
the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
You're barren, so that means you're gonna die, and you're dead. Okay.
And there it is.
Yeah.
And they call like Takatora like old man a lot, and he's just like don't call me that.
I don't know how old I am, but I'm probably not that old.
There was one part I remember where I forget who it was who said it. I think that it was not Oren, who said like you don't if you don't have a gun in your hand, use the one inside your pants.
Oh yeah, that was Belial.
Oh, are these like...
And then Force is like, ah, no way!
Oh, did they make like display figure arts?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, remember I showed you that image when we were looking for wallpaper.
Oh.
Yeah, they made display figure arts of the stage show versions.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta say, black works super well on all these Gaim's like rider
Like,
suits.
it's
Oh yeah. It's a nice neutral color.
There's a date out there.
There it is.
Yeah, there we go. That's going in the thumbnail somewhere.
There's a damn good reason why on most riders the undersuit's black.
Yeah.
It just suits almost anything you put on top of it.
Yeah, black is like a really good complementing color. So, so you want to be a rider, huh?
You're gonna have a bad ride.
The voice.
Oh no! Okay, someone changed the orange Loxy and make it 15 because he's bones.
Oh.
Yeah, change it to the 15 Loxy.
Oh god.
15.
You're right.
It'll take you 15 tries to beat me.
So Joe Noichi's counterpart flipped off Belial when
Oh
they
my
first
god,
met.
Forrest flipped the middle finger!
Yeah, as he's
in
going
a
off
Kamen
screen.
Rider show!
But
Oh my god!
Just as
Alright.
he's walking on stage, he just flips them off. He's
What
like,
do you think the possibility is that was unscripted? And he just improvised.
that's why
that?
he like did it as he was walking off stage because like there were probably kids at that thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But can we talk about the greatest thing that we all lost our shit over?
Oh, okay, so I kind of bring it up.
Yeah, and I hope Emily noticed this too. 'Cause we
Okay.
did all
Oh yeah!
So there's a shot later on where Joe Noichi's counterpart,
Forrest.
Horace, he got in. You expect me to remember their names when they're just carbon copies?
Discount Jonochi.
His name's Soup.
Dollar store.
No, his name's Salad.
Ramen.
His name's Forrest if it's Forass. Anyways, he gets they all start having chest pains because it's like, prototype Sengoku drivers, they're all turning into Invest. He's starting to become a full-on Invest, which he has the arm and he starts chasing him around. They get to one part of the stage where when I'm shows up, he fights off some mooks, and like he turns around, like the other guys show up. We notice 2 minutes into the scene. Wait, what's that in the background?
Did one of the mooks drop their fucking weapon or some shit?
And then we look at Im's belt. The knife on the belt came off, and they just kept acting. Without the knife on the belt.
Which is really interesting because I paid close attention to every henshin in the show, and not once do they actually tilt the sword on their belts, which means those are really shitty props.
No, a couple times they did it when they did the attack.
No, I looked. They did not.
Oh, okay.
No, they
I
just
was
like
watching.
simulated it.
They waved their hands in front of it, but they did not ever tilt the sword.
Well, it's so that it doesn't get loose and just hangs there. So
They couldn't have just given them the actual DX Sengoku driver toys. They had to give them shitty props.
because they're tiny. But yeah, so we're just standing there and be like, the show must go on, but are they going to pick up the knife?
So at some point, if he has to transform in this scene, it's gonna be real fucking
So like
obvious.
he leaves the scene, he comes back with a sword. They start fighting Horace. Like they all start ganging up. We're all leaning into the screen because they're getting around to where the knife is.
They all bunch up around I'm and in a pile.
And you just watch the arm under their legs, grab the fucking knife off the fucking floor, pick it up,
and he shoves it into his pocket.
And we were all just like, yeah!
We were all losing it. Like if we watch sports,
Like a
our
football
favorite
game and
team
someone
just-
like scored, we're like, yeah!
It was more exciting than the rest of the movie.
It's that meme of like those four guys sitting on the couch. It's like watching the play.
Watching the saga of the
Watching the guy grab,
legitimately the four of us around the fucking couch.
watching the guy pick up his knife that went off his belt.
Yeah! it was just so quick as well because it's like yeet.
Yeah, but we were just watching like fucking hawks, and we just see it happen. We're like, yeah.
It's funny because there's so many shots over that period that clearly show the little belt knife just sitting there in the corner.
It's like this is the show that they like decide, and then maybe they're just like, oh, people won't notice.
Oh, there's the thumbnail.
Oh god.
Just get the four guys meme and literally just have the shot of the hand grabbing the sword.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail.
and just the four guys just like, yeah, and just put the caster helmets over top of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Just for shits and giggles.
It reminded me of another live thing I saw from Kamen Rider. It was when it was like a New Year's special where the guy from Hibiki was doing the opening theme, and like Hibiki does like a backflip or something, and like as they're walking off stage, you just see something on the ground. It's like, is that Hibiki's belt? Because you know how like he takes off the centerpiece. Yeah, it was just laying on the stage. It's like, oh my goodness, Hibiki's belt came apart on stage.
Also, at the start of the play, Takatora's in like a suit, and then after he falls into the underground city, he's just got like this ragged outfit on that came out of nowhere.
Yeah!
And then in the last scene, right before he becomes the new form, he's back in a suit again somehow.
I did not like that, because I liked his
I was
raggedy
happy that,
clothes
like,
he had on.
Yeah, the rags made sense. It was like, yeah, you fell from whatever height, you landed, you're fucking...
You fell in a pile of rags, Aerith.
The frigging people thought people robbed your corpse of your clothes because they were not...
Take his fucking shoes!
Basically. Just put on whatever the heck he could, cool, whatever. And then just as he's finally regained his memories and he's going to the final confrontation, suddenly I'm just like... I watch him walk in and they've just got like the neck up shot, but I'm looking at the white collar and I'm like, suddenly I found my suit on the way here.
I would have laughed so fucking hard if, like, at one point when they were just fighting, like, random humans, some dude just comes up wearing Takatora's suit. He just sees him and goes, "You!"
Okay, so Lane and I have been watching movies, like, every night for this week. We watched Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. They have, like, giant luggage cases full of their clothes. They go into the apartment, they come out, every homeless person, like little kid on the street are wearing like high fancy jewelry, coats,
And all their
stuff.
princely stuff.
Yeah, all their princely stuff. So like,
Wow.
I'm just expecting some guy in the underground cities just wearing Takatora's blazer be like, yeah. They'd be like the most randomest thing. Just
Look at me, I'm fancy.
look at me,
But-
I'm the hobo from the future.
My, like, other than the sword
Chester
thing,
Lampwick.
my
Yeah.
favorite was when Takatora, like, decides to, like, transform into Zangetsu Kachidoki. He's just, like, has the Sengoku driver of, like, Discount Michi. And, like, he straps the fucking belt to, like, his waist and you hear, like, the but, like, he doesn't have, like, a clip for it or anything.
He's literally
so he's just holding
there
the
with
belt
his
the
hand.
whole time he's doing, like, the henshin sequence. And I just
Honestly,
was like...
at first, it looked to me like the belt was an actual clip-on. Like,
Yeah,
there was
like,
a clip
clipped
on
on
the
his-
back, and
yeah.
he's just like clipped it to
And
his
then
pants
as
like
we're
a tie.
sitting there watching the scene, I'm just like...
No, he's just holding it.
No, his hand hasn't left that fucking belt the entire time. Dude's just holding it on.
I also like how he was given the black Ryugen belt, but then when he takes it, the plate has suddenly and unexplainedly changed to Zangetsu.
Yeah.
Blow the cover.
Theater works.
We don't got time. Don't got time to change all that.
Like, yeah, like, the plot's pretty simple for this. It's just like, oh, Takatora is to be blamed, he's the reason why, and he's like, oh, like, all these guys'
I'm here to
countries all
atone for my
fucked up.
sins!
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm gonna atone for my sins, I've done bad shit.
That was a funny thing though, because they're like, oh, let's kill him. Wait, he's got amnesia? Fuck, we can't kill him yet.
We have to make him remember his sins, then kill him.
Then we kill him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's talk about the new form. Zangetsu Kachidoki Arms.
God bless it.
It's cool. I mean, and people are complaining like, oh man, it sucks they didn't release this as a toy. Guys, literally, all you have to do is just buy a Kachidoki log seed, paint it green. You got the same thing. It's the exact same sounds.
I'm disappointed it's the same sound.
Well, I mean, it's a stage show. They're not going to put...
Suji!
If any, like, you know, we're not going to put as much effort into this for a
look, we
7-year-old
got a figure.
show.
I'm gonna 100% say this. Kachidoki is at my absolute favorite form from all of Gaim.
Yep.
Yeah,
So having it on Zangetsu is actually really fucking cool.
it's really good. I love it way more than Gaim's Kachidoki.
Yeah.
You got the figure art, so...
I have this figure art already.
I have the Gaim one.
Brawl.
You're welcome. I still like it better.
But-
I like the orange colors.
Where's fucking Baron Triumphant Arms?
Where the fuck is Gaim Jimba Melon?
Yeah.
That's the one Gaim form we never got!
Yeah.
We'll never get it!
We could have gotten it in
You
Zio.
can get it in the arms change gimmick figure.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and the figure art they made it for it too.
Yeah.
like, you gotta give them at least that credit. They at least made it in some capacity.
I know. Well, I always made it that the reason they didn't do Jimba Melon was because like Zangetsu was the
Jimber.
it was because he was still like around. So it's like, oh, he doesn't get.
But he had the perfect moment in the summer movie when he picked up the melon energy lock seed,
I
Yeah.
know.
and he didn't go Jimba Melon.
But yeah, Zangetsu Kachidoki Arms is gorgeous. The effects from it fighting were really good.
He has a green DJju.
Yes, which he still wielded while unhinged for the rest of the stage show with just as much effort. So I guess the power up didn't really help much.
I'm sad he didn't use the gun mode.
Yeah.
Like I want to hear like the.
All they needed to do.
Vegas, I want to see a Lord Baron equivalent for Koda as well.
Yeah, I think all they needed to do to make his sounds unique was, you know that little flourish from the end of the Melon Arms sound? Like, I don't know how to describe that sound, but that instrumental flare that plays at the end? Yeah.
Yeah.
All he needed to do was add that to Zangetsu's version, and I think that would have been enough to call it unique.
Vegas, that's what Kiwami Arms was. It was
Yeah.
just an overlord in the form of a common rider.
Yeah, no,
That's what that is.
No, Quite
that was
legitimately,
Kiwami Arms.
Yeah.
And then when he became a space god, instead he doesn't need to put on the belt and do that. He can just go.
Yeah,
bam,
as
he's Kiwami
proven,
Arms.
when the man literally just goes straight into Kiwami, no belt required,
You can will
no
it.
gimmicks. This
Yeah.
is my monster form. It's
But-
a rider.
But so how he gets the fucking lock seat is Koda possesses Ai. And he's just like,
tosses it
oh,
to him.
Takatora, you still have things to do. Here, take this lock seat, it should help. Oh yeah, don't come down and fucking like purify this country or something like that.
No, not that. He
busy.
He also told.
He's not busy!
Yeah, he is.
He's
running-
busy starting his
He's
own
screwing
planet.
Maya or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, to start a new civilization.
And Takatora's
He's
screwing his
busy.
sister. Takatora's screwing Koda's sister. We've
Getting
already.
busy.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, remember that old joke from the Gaim finale you guys did?
Yep.
Koda, for saving the entire universe and all of humanity, I'm gonna bang your sister.
You made out with your sister.
So, just.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. If there's an SIC
no.
Kiwami Arms, there you go.
Like so basically he got the Kachidoki arms because, oh, you have changed since then. Because he's like, what have I done? He's like, hey, you've atoned for that.
You made friends,
Remember
kinda.
when we hung out on the beach inside your head?
I love, like, there's this one
Good
part where
times.
he and Masahiro are like, you're the same, and Takatora's like, no, I have friends. Like Sid. Wait, he died. Like Yoko. Wait, she died.
No.
Ryoma!
Ryoma! Wait,
Shit!
he betrayed me.
No, just,
Then died.
And then died.
I have all my
Twice.
friends.
Koda.
Some of them have died.
Remember we fought in Helheim and you almost slaughtered me? That was great.
And there's my best friend, Koda. Wait, he's a space god.
Damn
it!
Just wait.
Jesus.
I mean, doesn't mean he's not his friend still.
Space friend.
He literally took a break from creating his own fucking planet and race to come down, possess somebody, and give Takatora a fucking souped-up Lockseed to finish this fight with.
Here's my form, but green.
Right?
Just when Takatora got shot at the beginning, just, oh no, not again.
Oh, someone made a Lord Gaim.
I actually wish Michi was in
Great.
this. I would have liked Michi to be in this. Like, have a Zangetsu Ryugen team up. That would have been sweet. Ryugen Kachidoki Arms, do it!
We had not Michi instead.
Yeah.
Who totally gave off like a business Kiba from Fi's vibe.
He was my favorite character in this whole thing, honestly.
Tagamasa?
Yeah, just got Michi.
He was interesting.
Like I said, best fucking suit in the rider form in the whole goddamn
Oh yeah,
play.
you also had the dad as the comic relief character.
Kagyomi, the
Yeah.
guy who just sauntered around the whole way.
Yeah, and there was the shot where not Bravo was like doing the video and like they were walking around the
watching the video.
stage while on the phone watching his video. He's like, "What are you doing?" Like, and like they walk around the stage, they come back around. The security guard's like carrying him.
Yep. And I love there's this one, like, he gets so angry at one point that he lifts up his cane like he's about to Utsumi fucking knee break it. but then he doesn't because he realizes I still need this.
And then like he threatens to kill Masahiro or whatever like that, and then Masahiro kills him. He's like, "Don't spare me! I'll give you whatever you want."
You would kill your own father.
Yes.
You literally tried to kill me 2 minutes ago.
I love it. Like
Fuck you.
the dad's like, I don't need you, dead son. I have other son who's been shot 3 times
And stabbed.
And blown up. Oh, I have a bomb strapped in my jacket.
Where did that come from?
And then he blows up. Oh, he's fine still.
He's fine.
What the fuck?
But no,
He's
one more
fine.
stab to the gut. That'll put him in.
Yeah.
But he didn't get stabbed in the gut. At this point, he got stabbed in the appendix.
No, he got slashed in half.
Yeah. How cool would it have been if they had like another like screen effect and then they just show him breaking into pieces?
Oh, that would have been too dark.
Kids.
A family picture. So yeah, he goes Kachidoki arms and beats up the he
Black Red Away.
yeah, albino right away.
Albino Red Away is probably better.
Because he lives
Well,
because they're underground.
Vegas-
Well, the Overlord.
No, they don't get sunlight. That's why they're all different
Well,
colors.
like,
Yeah.
the Overlord design. Well, the Overlord design to me honestly looked like it was just an Overlord version of Zangetsu. That's what it looked like.
I'm sure that's what they were going for, but
Yeah.
it's clearly Red Away's suit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then while that's happening, we have a B plot of fucking Gaim Yami versus Black Baron, totally recreating the Gaim Baron fight, and of course, Aim wins again.
I mean, hell, it's better than any Disney live action remake.
So I guess this means that when the dust settles,
Slow bar.
Thank you.
when the dust settles, I guess this means Aim is now president of Torquia.
I now rule the beating stick. All that opposed me, get the metal shaft. Because like there were a bunch of guys running around with like metal shafts or metal stabs. It's like, oh, I'm gonna beat you.
And just fucking Takatora comes up after his fight up to Aim and is like, "Can I leave this country in your hands? Because I fucking hate it and I'm leaving."
I'm going back to my luxury hotel with my private jet to go see my brother and all my friends that are still alive.
And I'm gonna atone for all my crimes there.
Remember
Well, in a luxury bath.
Remember the Zangetsu movie when freaking Takatora fucked that chick?
Yep.
We didn't see it. We just saw like them afterwards, just being like, "Ooh, all right.
Yep.
Well, that was a thing.
Oh,
I hate you."
oh, thanks for the sparking.
He tasted the forbidden apple, alright.
Kujitsu.
Oh yeah, the dad had an
Kaiser.
apple in his hand and he took a fake bite out of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Didn't even
that's a
take
prop.
it's wax.
We couldn't afford a real
You
apple.
know what? They released like the Helheim fruit in the form of like chewable candies. I need to find that because like I want to know what the Helheim fruit
Dude,
tastes
you
like.
know how bad that's probably gotten by now?
That's fine. Hard candy like
It's
that's
from
fine.
7 years.
You'll turn something worse.
Which is funny because this was
Then
7 years
Overlord.
after Gaim.
Yeah.
You'll turn into something worse than Overlord. You'll turn into one that has food poisoning.
Oh god.
So like yeah, that's basically it. So I enjoyed it for what it was, but it bothered me how like all of these characters were just like discounted.
There's one other thing that at the end, so like Aim rules Torquia now, and Takatora's like about to leave. He's still carrying the fucking DJ gun sword. I was so bad for as he's walking away, he just turns back to Aim. Here, kid, throws him the fucking weapon.
Maybe he'll be Gaim someday.
Hey kid, hey kid, catch.
No, you
Oh
don't get
boy,
it
a
all.
damn towel.
Wow, thanks. Just start tossing his suit jacket and everything.
And then it ends with the most non-canon thing Gaim has ever had. Takatora smiling.
Oh, that was creepy. I did not like that.
Oh, how they're all
Smile,
bowing.
come on.
He doesn't smile.
You know what? We didn't get Takatora dancing, and that was disappointing.
I don't think he can dance.
It's in his contract.
Michi could have taught him.
All right, bro. You just need to do
It's time to teach you to be funky fresh, Oni-san!
Just
pulls out a gun halfway through. Michi, oh, sorry, force a habit.
Just Michi talking to Takatora. Yeah, I'm part of a dance group. Just that fish from fucking SpongeBob. You what?
No, just he gets home. Michi! Just
practicing my fight.
Just slaps him across the face. What the hell? Sorry, man, force a habit still.
I'm used to murdering brothers.
What if Takatora got Michi his Christmas
I'm
sweater
alive.
evil?
Sorry?
What if Takatora gave Michi the Christmas sweater evil for like a birthday present?
Or Christmas present.
Oh yeah. No, he gave him Christmas sweater evil for his birthday on Christmas.
That's why it's evil.
Michi's birthday's on Christmas.
Yeah, it's on Christmas.
That's why he hates everyone, because he only gets one set of gifts a year.
I feel sorry for everyone that happens to. I mean, I hate where my birthday is because it's halfway through the year. That bothers me.
Mine's June 22nd, a couple days short of being as far away from Christmas as possible.
I wish it was in January.
January.
Gary, you want to swap birthdays?
Yeah, let's get right on that.
I'll be the birthday on the day the fucking Ishinomori died.
No, I like my birthday the same day that Shotaro Ishinomori died.
Actually, no! My birthday's Ultraman Day! Fuck, yeah! Yeah, my birthday's fucking Ultraman Day.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like Ultraman was supposed to be my true calling, but right.
Woo! I care about my birthday again!
So... I recommend you watch it. It's like, visualized and everything, it's good. I just thought the story was a bit too generic and bland, in my
I
opinion.
will agree that the setup for it is kind of but it's an interesting piece of lore for the Gaim storyline, so if you want to fill in all the gaps for Gaim, I would say watch it. If you enjoy theater, I would say watch it. It's got some very interesting visual tricks.
I'm gonna agree with what Gar said. I believe that it was like
All
talking
dream.
towards like dream in his head after he fell or something.
It's like, but he got shot. It could have just been his mind tricking him. Like, he could have, like, turned tripped and just, it made it look like there was someone there.
Slipped on a
Because that would explain why we had like these characters that like reminded us of the Gaim characters. So, because like I didn't like that. I thought like it's like I'm watching this. I'm like, that guy seems a lot like Baron. That guy seems a lot like Coda. That guy's like Orin.
I thought it was funny.
I was having such a wonderful dream until you were there, and you were there.
And you know what? It's really interesting that this was from the point of perspective of fucking Takatora, because he absolutely would not be the type to go, you remind me of that character. So we didn't have to sit through that cringe fest of, yes, we get it.
About all of the sort of Wizard of Oz moments.
Yeah.
He didn't remember Hase enough, or his fellow Genesis driver members.
Yep.
To get counterparts.
Yeah, it sucks we'll never see a Genesis driver ever again.
Although Ryoma gets mentioned at one point.
He does.
Yeah,
Masahiro was like, I heard from Ryoma, the scientist.
Oh yeah, take a shot every time they say Zangetsu.
Zangetsu!
Zangetsu!
You'll end up in the morgue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty good. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a time sink, so if you're going to watch it, make sure you set aside the required 2 hours.
Get some friends.
Get ready for the most serious popping and locking you'll ever see. Like, oh my god, just the fight. Just the fight dance. They're breakdance fighting.
No, I'm sorry, just the Michi counterpart just keep yelling at Takatora.
That was, my favorite part.
I just kept shouting at the screen, I have a gun!
I have a fucking gun, fuck you.
My one problem with the dance battles, aside from the not breaking into actual musicals, is how inconsequential they were. I wanted so bad for them to, like, be actually dance battling at each other to the point of eventually they start knocking each other down with the dance moves.
Seriously, I want that.
I'm so used to watching musicals that I was literally waiting for them to start breaking into song, and it felt so weird that they never did.
Right? They blue-balled us. But yes,
I didn't want to say it that way, but...
Yeah, and yes, Black Ryugen, fucking A+.
Oh, help me, Takatora!
Save me with your manly kisses!
Takatora!
Takatora.
Oh, okay.
I can hench into a rider anymore.
Of course you can.
But I couldn't before. This play is everything.
Takatora.
Alright. So, that brings us to the end of our episode.
Yep.
Very fun week.
Jikai, no Sentai Castranger.
Well, what we watch next week will depend on everyone listening, because we're going to put up a poll. I think the top contenders will be more of Goseiger or starting Symphogear, but I will make sure to make the poll open so that people are welcome to add their own options.
All I know about Symphogear
cool.
was there was a part in the show where they're on a ship and they're singing a long-ass song and it like crashed over a mountain or something. That's all I remember.
I remember...
That sounds like one of the ends of a season.
Yeah.
I remember that it involves singing, and Crunchyroll got the rights to it, but since they don't subtitle songs, half the episodes were just raw.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's like Tiger. It's like when Tiger and Bunny went on Netflix and they actually edited all the sponsorships on their suits.
All the sponsorships are off of their...
I saw that, I was like, ah!
That's just amazing on a technical level.
It is.
I want to rewatch it just for that.
We will talk about Tiger and Bunny eventually.
In fact, you can add that to the poll if you want.
Yeah, we'll talk about the movie summarizes the whole show.
So think about that as well.
Cool. Yeah, maybe we'll talk about Samurai Flamenco.
That is.
Didn't we?
No, it's on the list. Of
It's on the list.
We
already.
told Guard to watch Samurai
Have
Flamenco.
we not
No.
yet?
No, because you were
Right?
gone. We were like, oh,
Yeah,
no.
we can't watch it without you.
Oh, fuck, I guess.
Yeah, now that you're here.
We can watch Japanese Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Well, for like the first couple episodes.
I just can't wait to
Yeah.
see Sugita as the cop guy because I like him from
Right?
the 2 episodes I watched because he's just like
yeah, that guy.
Yep.
Woo.
he's just Keown if he was a cop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
The
so.
opening line of that show is fun.
Alright, so. Thank you everyone for listening, watching, liking, favoriting, sharing, subscribing. As always, our hijinks are centered squarely around castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook page where I post thumbnails, our Twitter account where I will be posting the poll for next week's episodes, our merchandise store, our Patreon where you can check out the show notes and pledge to help us make the show better. And as per the discussion that happened before we started recording, get sneak peeks at the Castranger Megazords.
And remember, Robolane's watching.
Well,
I'm
We don't feel
24/7.
safe when Roboland's watching.
I hope you
That's
watches
what
this.
Robolane's watching.
Or buying.
He's watching me go outside the store because I'm not gonna be here next week.
My car's going nowhere.
Gar's going on a side quest.
Yep.
Alright, thank you all once again, and we will see you next week.
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe and healthy.